Welcome back, everybody. It is KP, Kitty Pickles, here with a new clan generator video. We are returning with SageClan, our very first clan and longest running clan. This is episode 15 of SageClan. I've been kind of holding back on making episodes of theirs because, one, they usually all involve a cat dying, at least one of them. And also, they're so far ahead of everyone else, but everyone else is starting to get caught up. This other than Meadow Clan because they just started, but they'll be caught up in no time also, since I have a ton of those episodes planned. But until then, let's just go into SageClan. Last episode, I believe we had not a lot happen. Cricketfoot and Yellow Petal are an item now. Love them. Thinking about love. Almost choked on their prey. Also, Firehawk was attacked and got injured. He's been pretty lucky for the past 15 episodes, so I was surprised a little bit that he got injured at all. And Broken Shell almost drowned, but she's doing good back as a warrior. We all know that she is fully capable of taking care of herself despite having her injury. She is well adapted to life with her injury, and she's doing really well as a warrior, one of their best warriors. And yeah. So we can get right into patrols. Okay, as your patrol is checking the border lines, they notice that a Meadow Clan scent has strayed into their territory. What are they gonna do? Well, we have a cat with a strong connection to Star Clan. We have a great hunter and a fantastic teacher. We have a strict, patient, empathetic. I think we'll just proceed as normal. Your patrol follows the scent and finds a wounded Meadow Clan warrior. It seems the cat has been caught by a dog and chased into SageClan's territory. The dog is gone now, but the warrior can't make it back across the border on their own. Golden Fur insists that the patrol at least escort the wounded cat warrior to the border. So, Meadow Clan relations have improved. I wonder who it was that got caught by the dog. As your patrol is checking the border lines, they notice that a Reclan scent has strayed into their territory. We have a bloodthirsty and a wise cat. We have a former loner and a strong connection to Star Clan, but the leader of the patrol is the bloodthirsty cat and the former loner. So honestly, I think they're going to antagonize. This is a trespass that will not be tolerated and frankly should be reciprocated. Your patrol blatantly spreads their own scent on Reed Clan's territory, ruining the clearly marked borderlines. Relations with Reed Clan have worsened. Alright, so they got back, and I just finished counting up their fresh kill. They got 9. They have 13 cats, meaning we're going to be rolling for 4. Already have them picked out. First we have Sekhmet. They got a 16, so they are perfectly fine. Next we have Sedgepath. Sedgepath is a warrior just like Sekhmet, and they need to get a 8 or higher. They got a 14, they're perfectly okay. Next is Pine Mask, again 8 or higher. Got a 17, so far so good. Lastly, our baby boy Golden Fur. Oh, he got a 20! He got a 20. He is perfectly fine and healthy. Perfectly good. Okay, so I looked through the cats, and I saw only 2 interesting things in StarClan. Ember Spirit is looking to visit Firehawk in a dream soon, and Red Snow is looking to visit Sedgepath in a dream soon. So those are the 2 interesting things happening in the StarClan and clans in general. So we can move on to the next moon. Seed finds a crow feather fascinating, decides to wear it on their pelt. Interesting. So let's go take a look at Quickseed. She looks cute with her little feathers. Super duper cute. So let's just get right into patrols. Your patrol is checking the border lines. They notice that a Goose Clan scent was strayed into their territory. Goose Clan is their ally, but it is a bit suspicious. And the leader of our patrol is the leader, so we're just going to proceed normal. After poking around a bit, your patrol discovers a Goose Clan apprentice wandering nearby, hopelessly lost. The apprentice is distraught upon discovering they're on the wrong side of the border, but Talonstar only chuckles and gently guides the young cat back to their territory. Relations with Goose Clan have improved. That's super dandy. I wonder who the apprentice that was lost was. Okay, just counted up the fresh kill. They got 13 exactly, and we currently have 13 cats, so we're not gonna have to roll for anybody this moon, thank goodness. I always get super stressed out when this clan has to roll. Met is acting suspicious. Could she be plotting something to possibly, I don't know, egg on a war, maybe, perhaps, with Reed Clan? They are pretty war happy at the moment. And also, Talonstar is thinking about kits. I just thought this was kind of cute. For those of you that haven't been watching this series all the way through, Talonstar has not had the best of luck when it comes to mates and kits, and all she's ever wanted is to have a family, and she just has a hard time with that. Currently, her only child living is Cricketfoot. All of her mates have died at this point, and she's only got one kit left, and she's probably just thinking, maybe I can have another litter of kits before I get too old. A couple interesting things going on in StarClan. Alistar has seen Quickseed's future demise. Again, those of you who have not been watching from the very beginning, Alistar is the very first leader. She died in the very first episode of old age, and she is seeing Quickseed's future demise. Could that be something? I don't know. But this isn't the first time someone has seen Quickseed's future demise, so it's really looking like it's something. Willowskip knows Bumble Creek's secret and wants to tell some cat. Bumble Creek is the other medicine cat alongside Quickseed, so could she know something about this, or is it completely unrelated? And then lastly, it was Sparrow Mouse wants to warn Yellow Petal, who I believe is his son. He wants to warn them about something. We can go look. Yellow Petal, who's also Cricketfoot's mate, is Sparrow Mouse's kid. Wants to warn him of something, possibly another injury. I mean, look at this boy. He is not looking too hot. He is pretty rough, okay? Pretty rough. That is about everything that's been going on this moon, so we can move on to the next one. The medicine cat apprentice from Goose Clan comes asking for herbs. They refuse to say why their clan needs them, and your clan decides not to share their precious few dandelion. I mean, it is... Oh, it's actually New Leaf now. Now, let's just check on Bumble Creek. She's one of our medicine cats, and she was the one that has the secret. Was startled awake in the wee hours by a vivid dream. Could the vivid dream have been a vision? Maybe. As the patrol spreads out to hunt, Goldenfur admits that they think they might have had a vision from StarClan. The patrol talks to them about whether it was a real vision as they hunt. Could this vision be something important, maybe relating to Quickseed's demise or the warning for Yellow Petal? I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. While walking along the border, your patrol notices Meadow Clan's patrol renewing their scent markers. We're just going to proceed normal-like. Once the patrol crosses paths, Talonstar is quick to break the awkward atmosphere with a friendly greeting and easy conversation. They remember some of the news that Meadow Clan shared at a recent gathering and bring it up, impressing the other patrol and with their polite interest. Relations with Meadow Clan have improved. Alright, so I just finished counting up fresh kill because it's New Leaf. They got a total of 15. That means they had enough to feed everyone, plus they have 2 left over. They get to keep all of that because it is less than half of all cats in clan, and so that's super cool. I'm pretty happy with how this episode is going. I think last episode was also pretty smooth sailing for them. So yeah, that's super cool, super dandy. Let's look through everybody. Let's just go through every single cat. Normally I just pick through the most interesting ones, but let's just look at everyone, get a little recap of what's going on. SageClan is a little bit smaller than the other clans, so it's a little less overwhelming. They are chattering at the birds in the trees above. Firehawk is wondering how Vinestrike is doing. Quickseed is checking up on the warriors. We already know what Bumble Creek was doing. She was awakened in the wee hours. Schmidt was wondering how they would run the clan better. Broken Shell is thinking about how awful kitty pet food must taste. Cricketfoot helps solve a conflict by mediating both sides. Love her, she's so precious. Yellow Petal is craving the taste of a shrew. Also, I didn't show this earlier, but there was a patrol, I think it was last moon, where Cricketfoot was talking about how Yellow Petal is super popular among the clan cats, so I'm sure he's pretty popular among the younger warriors, since he's part of the younger warrior group along with Sedgepath, who wants to have kits. Super cool. And Pie Mask is watching the sunset. Goldenfur caught scent of an enemy warrior earlier, probably from the patrol they were on. Vinestrike is daydreaming and bouncing. They are grateful that they have lived so long. Saw a couple interesting things. Alistar knows Kemet's secret and wants to tell somebody. This is probably what they were being suspicious about. And also they are trying to pick fights with other clans. They're bloodthirsty, so I mean they're more inclined to be doing those kinds of things. Bramblebrook was worried about the cats in the dark forest. Ipaw wants to warn Talonstar of something. They're responsible. But what could they want to warn Talonstar of? That's the question here. We'll have to figure that out. And then also Fernkit has seen Goldenfur's future demise. Could it be related to the same thing that's going to take Quickseed out? I don't know. Could it be related to any of the other things that they've been talking about in StarClan? We'll just have to wait and see. And with all that out of the way, we can go on to the next moon. Bounce misstepped, slipped on a rock, and sprained their paw. Let's see what they have to say for themselves. Mr. Man. Annoyed to have to pick out Vine Strike's ticks. We don't have any apprentices. We don't have any apprentices. So they're probably having to take care of each other while everyone else is busy trying to keep the fresh kill pile up. We can go on into patrols. I'm going to be sending out Talonstar and Smet. Talonstar suggests this might be a good chance to practice new fighting techniques. And they take Talonstar down with a fantastic pounce. Talonstar hits the ground with an audible gasp, shocked and impressed. Okay, so I did take a peek in their relations, and Talonstar and Smet have some romance going on. So I thought I'd put them in a patrol together to see what happened. Yeah, they have romance together, which is interesting. Maybe this is actually a good step for Talonstar. I will talk about that more once we're done with patrols. Broken Shell wanders past an old badger set in the roots of a hazelnut tree, only to freeze. There's a new scent there. Carefully considering their options, Such Path decides to set up a stakeout with the patrol. The badger pokes its head above the ground at dusk. They're prepared, and in unison, everyone turns for home. The cats fade into the underbrush before the predator has even blinked the sleep out of its eyes. So we have a badger in the territory. I don't have it written down that there were badgers, but I do remember one of the clans having trouble with badgers. So there is a badger in the territory. Now, before I count up the fresh kill and all that, I wanted to talk about why I think that Sekhmet and Talonstar might be a good match for each other. Is despite Talonstar being an ambitious cat, she has always struggled with her confidence. Maybe having a bloodthirsty mate who isn't scared to take those kinds of chances is the kind of partner she needs to help her be a better leader. So I'm actually going to choose mate. We're going to pair them up. It's a little iffy, it says, but they do both have romance with each other. Okay, so I counted it up. They got a total of 22 plus the 2 they already had in there, which is 24. They have 13 cats, which leaves them with 11 fresh kill, but they're only allowed to keep half of the amount of cats that they have. So they get to keep about 6 pieces of fresh kill, plus they have 2 herbs because they had their medicine cats be successful. So first off, a lot of cats were pretty interested in Smet, but Willowskip has seen Pine Mask's future demise. Does this possibly mean that there's going to be a big event that kills a lot of cats, whether that be gradually or all at once, or are these all separate demises of these poor cats? And then next was Gold Whisker, who was worried about the Dark Forest cats. And again, a lot of cats that are interested in what Schmidt's doing. Very proud of them, that kind of thing. So that's about it that's going on this moon, and we can move on to the next one. Interesting has happened. Honestly, not necessarily a bad thing. We're gonna do patrols, and then look at the cats, and then I think I'm gonna end the episode there without skipping on to the next moon, just because. As the patrol spreads out to hunt, Yellow Petal admits that they think they might have had a vision from StarClan last night. Cricketfoot takes Yellow Petal aside, giving them the full benefits of Cricketfoot's seniority and experiences as they discuss Yellow Petal's vision. I wonder what Yellow Petal's vision was. Your patrol comes across the small dog right on the border of SageClan's territory. We have a strict, empathetic patient, strong connection, fantastic teacher, great hunter. I think we're just going to proceed normal. The patrol faces towards the small dog, claws out, fur up, backed up with the courage of their clanmates. The dog breaks into a barking fit, but there's an opportunity to attack, covering each other as they push the creature away from their lands. That sounds like a success to me. Counted up fresh kill. We're going to be leaving it at 6 because they caught a total of 20 pieces of prey. Pretty proud of them. They already had 6 in there, so it was 26 total. And again, we can only have half of the amount of cats we have, which currently is 13. Plus they have the 6 herbs. They are doing amazing this episode. Apart from all the prophecies about future demise in the Dark Forest and scheming. But she's thinking about kits. That's cute. That's kind of cute. Alright, look through everybody. And Talonstar wonders if StarClan has given Quickseed any prophecies lately. She's probably wondering if there's anything she needs to be worrying about. She's also probably a little suspicious and a little scared since so many of the cats she's cared about have died. She's probably a little worried that now that she's opening herself back up, something bad is going to happen again. So she's probably just a little bit worried and cautious. And Bumble Creek was visited by a cat last night, Reed Pelt, who was a medicine cat. And again, they're thinking about kits. Broken Shell is wondering if anyone would miss them if they traveled really far away. She's probably feeling a little lonely right now. Yellow Petal is eavesdropping on Golden Fur, who is just eating a rabbit. And Vine Strike is thinking about how too many of the cats have died young. Okay, there were only really like 2 things and then a bunch of little just funny stuff, but Mouse Kit wants to warn Sedgepath about something. What could it be? I don't know. Rockshade is disappointed. Commit. I don't know. Maybe Rockshade. I don't know. Rockshade is Rockshade. Rockshade was also one of Talonstar's previous mates. Reed Pelt is worried about the clan. This is the cat who came and visited Bumble Creek in a dream. And then also Ember Spirit was just having a fight with Reed Pelt. I just think it's funny how the StarClan cats just have beef with each other constantly. They constantly are fighting with each other, and I think that's just funny. But I'm going to end the episode here. We can progress on to the next episode. If you guys liked the episode, make sure you liked it. If you want to see more content and you're not subscribed yet, you should subscribe. I also have 4 playlists, 4 full of Clangen episodes. If you haven't seen them all yet, you should definitely go watch them if you want to see more about these cats and the other clans. Make sure you leave a comment about who your favorite cat is. What do you think about these prophecies that we're seeing? And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!